What's up guys, it's Punchy, and recently I've been having too much fun with this mantra because it finally stands a chance. Flame Ballista, one of the most questionable options for a 3-star Flamecharm mantra, was underperforming time and time again until it received this game-changing buff. Seriously, if we try hard enough we can almost one-shot people, and let's check it out. Flame Ballista is an auto-tracking flame projectile that now has the option to fully charge up in order to mix up your opponent while improving the damage and AoE of the projectile. And when I say mix-ups, this mantra has improved significantly just because we can delay our attack. It's almost unbelievable how good it is in 1v1s, with this change. Previously, this mantra would instantly release shooting right at our targets, and most players would defend easily by holding F, parrying, or dodging out of your range. Unfortunately, Ballista was insanely simple to counteract when it dropped because its wind-up and sound were so distinct, allowing for targets to just negate the mantra entirely and continue on with the fight. Well, now, after this update, with the Ballista, we can hold onto our bolt and release it when we want, forcing players to hold on and, I guess, respect it. This is pretty nice because it trips up players when they want to cancel this move, and oftentimes it catches them mid-roll or mid-animation. The auto-tracking capability of Flame Ballista comes into full effect when targets roll at close range to avoid your bolts, and it's fairly noticeable now, and before, it wasn't that good. Especially on Flamecharm builds with the new Twisted Puppet path, it's very easy to set up your puppets and force your target to stand still, trying to react to your mantras as your puppets close in and build pressure, but they do good damage and good posture. The final tool I think benefits your Ballista mix-up is Flamecharm's dancing steps. So as you cast a mantra, you lunge forward with a delayed wind-up, and players seem to forget what this actually does. It's a cool option to confuse targets and catch them after they back up. Mix-ups are good and they're fun, but let's have a look at the monstrous damage we can do if we have a specific Ballista build. To increase our damage on Flame Ballista, first we gotta choose 6 Song Chant to boost our mantra pen and scaling by 30%. This is further increased by the mantra pen uncap and Prophet's Cloak to hit about 60% mantra pen. We can also have a little bit more depending on our intelligence. Moving on, damage multipliers are easily applied with the Ishin's Ring and Ring of Casters, granting us about 30% bonus damage at the cost of taking more damage and doing less with our weapon, but don't worry about that. Finally, we'll slap on Perfect Flash to gain some extra damage at full HP, but if you're sniping, that should be pretty easy. Of course, this is a starting point, and you can do more from this. The final modifier that can increase our damage and modifiers will stem from our Flame Gale Hybrid talent, Fan the Flames, and the Inhale talent. By inhaling our Gale Breath mantra, we gain a 20% damage boost and every single mantra modifier on our next casted flame move, and trust me, we're gonna be charging this up fully and doing some insane damage. With all that bonus damage, you can straight up airstrike targets during ganks, and it's super dangerous to be around. The damage is crazy, but to be fair, it does require a whole build investment and a lot of work to make this possible. If you want to do this much damage, you're gonna have nothing. No HP, no posture, just mobility and insane mantras. All I gotta say is this move is blockable, dodgeable, and parryable, so is it that bad? Come on now guys. The modifiers we were using were magnifying and glass stones on both our Flame Ballista and our inhaled wind move, letting us double up with some insane size and range. Having some snipers raining down ballistas while you gank or using it yourself, there is so much potential for a ton of fun during fights, so seriously check it out. Anyway, that's all for right now, and make sure to like and subscribe, and have a good one. Let's hit 70k by the end of this year. Thanks again, it's punchin' time.